Now we've just arrived here with the dream machine, and we've just arrived at the Nanga bush camp. Okay, I've put mine up. As you can see, the tarp's underneath. It's not a very big tarp, but it's just enough to give it a bit of protection in the middle. I've put mine up. I'm not going to put my fly on. I like to see the stars. Not that I'll be able to see much with these bloody trees, but anyway, we'll give it a go. What do you reckon? Hello and welcome to Rona's Roadshow. With me today I've got the wonderful Lee. Hi Lee.
G'day Rona.
G'day buddy. And this is a beautiful Ebony, the star of the show. She is the camp mother, okay? So, as you can see, Ebony is a very aloof dog.
Not.
So anyway, Lee and I decided we were going to do a short trip, didn't we, Lee?
Yep.
We were going to the wheat belt. But as you can see, we're not in, well, you might not be able to see actually, but we're not in the wheat belt. And we had a last minute change of mind. Why is that, Lee?
Because we needed a place to swim because it's been very warm.
That's right. And the wheat belt is renowned for being dry as a chip and full of
no water.
Which means no water, okay? All right, so we decided instead to come down to the beautiful Dwellingup. Got our camp set up. Don't know if you can see it behind us. Pretty interesting place, isn't it, Lee? Lots of infrastructure. Tell us a little bit, what's going on down here, you reckon?
Who knows? Obviously, they think lots more people are going to come in the future, so they've made a couple of camp kitchens, couple of a few toilet blocks, God knows how many picnic tables.
Yeah, there's 5 here that we can see. But the roads were good, weren't they?
Fantastic.
They're all bitumen all the way down here. There's a little stretch, isn't there, of
Tiny, yeah.
gravel, but not much, and it's just a stunning spot. But we've got it to ourselves, unbelievably, this campsite. And I don't know why, do you, Lee? What do you reckon?
Maybe it's a weekday, kids are at school, people are at work.
Well, there's a little tip for
Who
you.
knows?
Yeah, give it a try. We did get a bit of a surprise when we arrived here, Lee and I, because we haven't been here for a while. So we pulled up, Lee reads the sign.
The sign said, "We hope that you've booked online for your campsite, otherwise you'll be told to move on."
So here we are, camped illegally because it's got no internet connection here, so we can't book online. We didn't know. And we went to the ranger station, there's no one there, so probably the next shot of us will be in the clink. So anyway, we're at this beautiful spot. So basically what we did when we came down, we juiced up, filled up the car. We actually called in at Pinjarra and did shopping because we believe in shopping local, don't we?
Yep, definitely.
You know, keep in mind, Lee called into the chemist. Why is that? Don't forget.
Asthma spray.
Yeah, don't forget your meds. You know, when you come away, you need all that stuff. And I've got my antihistamines, so I'm not sneezing all the way through this show. Anyway, how did you sleep last night, love?
Yeah, it was pretty good, although I did wake up a few times, but I was just on one doona because I thought I'll just use the doona cover because it's quite light and it was humid to me with my menopause. But then I had to take one of the doonas from the ground and put it over me because it was so cold.
Yeah, that's right. That was my idea, actually. I said, leave the fly off because we wanted to see the stars.
Yeah.
You can't see a thing from the trees, mate. It is gorgeous, but there are millions of stars out there. We know it. We could see 1 or 2 through the tree canopy. Let's go swimming. 70 car bays here. You can imagine that. There's thousands of people come on this river and the pressure on it is immense. End of day 1. So far, so good. All I've lost is my glasses, bloody things. So we've been hunting for them, but God help us, I don't think we'll see them. Anyway, so Lee, have you had a nice day?
Yeah, wicked.
She is wicked.
We went swimming this morning at a beautiful spot on this side of the river, and then the Savo we went on the other side, just as good.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, isn't it, down here? But we have got some company now. We got a couple of groups came in. One of them we gave a big wave and they just ignored us. They'll regret that if they break down. Anyway, and the other group came in, they're lovely. Yeah, family. So,
4 canoes though.
yeah, but there's 4 of them, Lee, so there's no space for us, love.
Bugger.
So Lee's cooking tonight, so we don't know if I'll be on tomorrow morning. God help me. I'm having a cup of tea. This one's having a heart starter. Deservedly so.
Johnny.
No problems. So we're sitting here, and you can see there's a camp kitchen here. The infrastructure here is incredible, isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
It is. They're really gearing up to have a lot of people down here. But what we found is that during the week it seems like it's pretty okay. And thank goodness. But having said that, it's a beautiful spot. Okay. So basically, just had a nice day. It's been lovely.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Had a nap, read books.
Yeah, had a little nap. Then I spent the rest of the afternoon frantically looking for my glasses, but they haven't shown up. But me no complain. Give us one of these
I
munchies.
still reckon it was a raven.
Good morning, Ms. Lee. How did you sleep last night?
Yeah, pretty wicked.
Lee also tells lies because Lee slept on this her doona.
It was okay except for my hip and my...
Hang on, let's get the list. So she slept on that. Yeah. So it was okay except for her hip, her knees, her back. First cuppa of the morning, always the best, isn't it, mate?
Yeah,
Here you
cheers,
go,
mate.
chin chin. He's looking at you, kid. We're up early, but we got some neighbours last night, and what a racket they made, didn't they?
Oh my God. Running around with torches, screaming at the top of their voices till like 10 o'clock last night.
Anyway, we're just up early. We're going to go for this beautiful spot we found. Isn't it? Island pool. God, it's so nice.
Stunning.
We'll pack up and get going. Probably the ranger will come around. We'll have a bit of a telling off from him because we didn't book online before we came. All is good, eh, Lee?
Yeah, mate.
All right. Good day.
Wicked.
Here we are. We're packing up, me and Lee. See the tarp there? That's what I put everything on to keep it from getting dusty. And then I'll load it gradually into the car. So I've got it all set up now. I've got all the cutlery, pots and pans, everything that comes out last goes in first. And on top's going to go my bedding, my tent, everything. So when I pull into camp, I drag them out first. Hey Lee, we're heading into Pinjarra for a coffee, aren't we, mate?
Bloody-o.
Yay! Here we are in the busy downtown metropolis of Dwellingup, and we're going to have a coffee at the Blue Wren. Woohoo! Hey Lee, is that coffee ready or what? So, Blue Wren Cafe, supporting local. What are we? Legends. Finish off. Just make sure your car's clean, get all the crap off it. And what we did was, when we got back, we unpacked and then we went through how much it cost us for the trip. Did we? Filled up the car.
Definitely.
Filled it up before we went. Filled it up when we got back. That told us how much we'd used.
Yep.
Food. What else was there, Lee? The swam. Sleeping on a doona, she's decided that she is going to buy an air mattress, which I kindly sold to her at a very reduced rate. But one has to, look after your friends. That's it, and thank you. Goodbye from Rona's Roadshow.
Cheers.
See you, Lee.